You can put that bait boat away, you cheating. Hello, we're back. Where are we? We are at Lake Windermere. Joined up here with Phil and Warren. We've been looking to get together before the pike season finished for a pike session. So we've come up here, got 24-36 hours. We're on the west side of the lake. A couple of facts about Lake Windermere. One, massive. Two, it's deep. Three, massive. But looking forward to it. It's more of a get together, to be honest, a bit of a social. Hopefully we'll get a fish or two. We found a tiny little peninsula where we've sort of bivvied up quite close to each other. I'm fishing one way, Phil's fishing the other, and Waz is fishing out. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been on the bank, to be honest. I've not had any time really to do anything. Middle of February, it's quite mild to be fair, it's about 8 degrees. But the weather's supposed to be really bad tomorrow. I mean, we've had a few showers this morning, got here early, but tomorrow it's supposed to be pretty rough. So whether we pack down early doors, I suppose it all depends what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself sorted. Got the house up. Got the waders on. A lot of trees where we are, so I'm gonna have to wade out to do some casting, and we'll go from there. See how we get on. It's early doors. Phil's already into one. Because he picked best peg. And he is cheating with that boat, but anyway, we won't talk about that again.
My next video is going to come real good.
What, mate?
That's the only time I come fishing if I come with you.
Oh yeah.
Well, the rods have been out for what, 10-15 minutes, and Phil just had that nice little jack pike there. Nice to know they're in the area, although I do say in the area. He was fishing about 60,000 metres away from him with that bloody boat. But yeah, it's so deep out there. I didn't cast that far on that middle rod, and it's touching 40 foot, and he's fishing in nearly 60 foot of water with that rod. Yeah, but at least there's some pike knocking about, which is always good. Hopefully we'll be in for a good session and we can get plenty of fish.
Right, like yeah, just let it go. Right, you ready, what?
Here comes HMS Windermere. Job well done.
You are?
Fairly used, don't you?
Nicely done.
Even gets a fish from a tree.
There you go, Danny. Don't call me the fish master for now.
I'll call you something else though. Nice. Happy days. So you clear up Jack's for me and was for later, that's fine, mate.
That's the wall, look at it like coin. Oh.
Done you all that rod, hasn't it?
Because it's things wrapped around me. Wowzers, man. Got a big head on it, look. Stuck again. Jesus, it's wet. Popped an hole in it still, that now. Might be a double, that there.
Looks it.
It's all going down. Not stuff it fucking through.
Well, we're coming up to about 5 o'clock now. Been a very quiet day for me and Warren. Phil's had 3. Left hand rod into that little bay there's doing him well. We got swarmed on earlier by the environmental agency. 3 of them jumped out of a car. Thought there was a SWAT team coming through the woods. But you know, as you should have, everything was in order. All the baits were correct for the bylaws. Rod license were in place, so no issues there. Good to see them out, to be fair, checking people. Probably going to be dark in about an hour or so. Don't know when to make my tea before or after. Got stuff to make a chorizo pasta with some mozzarella cheese. Looking forward to that, a bit hungry. I've just refreshed the rods. I waded a bit further out this time, got them a little bit further. Still not borrowed the boat yet. I can't bring myself to do it. It's quite funny watching Phil use that boat, to be honest, because it's quite a simple sort of angler. I don't mean that in a derogatory way, because he's a very good angler, you know, he does really well. But like, we went carp fishing. Massive bow wave coming in. Yeah, we went carp fishing, and you know, he doesn't use any sort of Ronnie rig, slip D, upside down umbrella, anything like that. It's braid straight through to the hook with an air rig on the end. So seeing him watch that boat, I've got mixed emotions. Sort of 50% proud of him, 50% disappointed. I feel like he's let his morals slip. Definitely want one though, they're brilliant. So as I said, it's going to be dark shortly. So it's probably be the last bit of filming for the day, unless we get some fish. I've got the spotlights to get everything brightened up. But I will be making my tea shortly. I am a little bit hungry. But it's nice to be sat here, to be fair. Sun's been out for the most of the day. Nice scenery. In fact, I'll spin this round. That's what I'm looking at. Not a bad place to be sat, to be fair. But let's see what the hours of darkness bring, because I do know that when the lights go out, the pike seem to turn on here. I've had some fairly nice fish out of here, and they've all come after dark. So let's see how we get on.
Hey, him over there said you got a spare burger going.
Woz has just took his shoe off. A bit of stench coming out of it. is the one, some good bankside grub. Morning. Uneventful night last night, apart from about 1 o'clock when all of a sudden a massive drum solo started and then Brian Johnson kicked in and we had a bit of an AC/DC concert. I don't know where it came from, but it was coming from somewhere. Anyway, got up at first light, start the pack down because there was a storm coming. And it's due to it in about half an hour, so I've just got everything away on the barra. I'm going to head back to the car. Warren and Phil have already left. As I said, uneventful for me, and was Phil had 3 during the day, but in fairness, he was using his boat and he was cheating. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.